the way that it was before.
It's sour.
Well, hello, and hello. Big Area Phil, turn off that motherfucking news. Laugh at, cringe at, turn it off. Find that news, turn it off. It ain't news. None of it is news. All of it is a bunch of this, bullshit, horse shit, rat shit, bat shit, human feces. It's all of the above. Turn it off. Turn it off. It's making you stupid. It's making everybody nuts. And that was the main goal of all of it. That's right, Bob. We got the official Big Area Phil suit jacket on. That's right. This is what all the anchors ought to be wearing. I think maybe take them a little more seriously, right? Instead of that fucking suit and tie. Fuck that. Anybody who wears a suit and tie and gets in front of the camera, you know they're full of shit. Whether they be a news anchor or a politician or a used car salesman. It's pretty much all the same thing. Bullshit. Right? And by the way, anybody see the Raiders game that just ended? Jeez. Can the Raiders ever stop raidering? Holy fuck. I listened to that game on the way home. Talk about shooting yourself in the fucking foot. They deserve to lose playing like that. Davante Adams has got to be fucking hitting himself in the head for signing that deal. I mean, it was a nice deal for him, but nobody's going to remember his career as a Raider. People are going to remember his career as a member of Green Bay, right? He did score 2 touchdowns, but Kelsey of the fucking Chiefs scored 4. All 4 touchdowns. And you want to talk about Raiders raidering. First of all, they were up the Raiders were up 17-0, kind of early in the game, and the crowd was booing the Chiefs because they were playing at Kansas City. Then all of a sudden it's tied. Then all of a sudden it's 20-17. So now the Chiefs are now ahead. All right. And then there was one instance where the Chiefs were going to kick a field goal to get ahead a little further, and they missed it. But defensive holding on a field goal by the Raiders. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down. So Mahomes goes back out there, of course, scores a touchdown. Of course. So now they're up by 7. So guess what the Raiders do? They get downfield. Davante Adams catches a long pass, and they score 30-29. All you got to do is kick the extra point and tie the game. No, what do? The ultimate fucking Raider move. They go for 2. You know goddamn well they're not going to make the 2-point conversion. And guess what? They didn't. So it remained 30-29. And guess what the final score was? 30-29. Jesus Christ. Talk about dumb. Holy fuck, was that stupid. Unbelievable. Homeless, how you doing? Polska Bob, stopped watching sports a year ago. I still enjoy sports. Bullshit wokeness and politics aside, I still get enjoyment out of sports. I'm excited about hockey starting tomorrow. The Kings play tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I like the baseball playoffs. Got the Padres and the Dodgers. I mean, if you're an LA sports fan, you got to be happy about that. I understand without watching it, but of all the garbage on TV, I still do enjoy my sports. If you get past the wokeness and the obvious bad calls from the refs. Oh, the Raiders did the ultimate Raider today. I mean, they could have tied it, went into OT, and you'd rather lose an OT than losing a really stupid way, like missing a 2-point conversion when we really should have just kicked the extra point. Though the Raiders, I probably would have missed it anyway, but still, Jesus Christ. Who's the coach of the Raiders? It's Josh McDaniels, right? What a dumb fuck. What a dumb absolute fuck. He should be fired immediately for that call. Jesus Christ. Angelinos, why do you still follow this team? They haven't been to LA in like 27 fucking years. They've already been in 2 different cities since. What the fuck, LA Peace? Why do you still root for these jackholes who fuck up like badly every fucking time they shoot themselves in the foot? Big time. Roberto, Arnie Pie in the sky. Didn't he crash into a mountain, the poor bastard? He does hate Kent Brockman. He does have a disdain for the mainstream media. Yeah, you got to give it up to Arnie Pie. Arnie Pie, I'm going down. It's a blizzard. I'm going down. Arnie, please, the ski report. You're a Seahawks fan? They're not doing that great either, are they? Neither are the LA Rams. Both teams in the Super Bowl are 2-3. So there's a watch that bandwagon empty really, really quick. The Chargers are doing better. The Chargers. I mean, we don't like the Chargers here because everybody's still a diehard Raider fan. So nobody's ever going to vote for the Chargers in Los Angeles. But if they get it up to 4-2, they might start drawing bigger crowds than the Rams. Nobody's going to go, see those expensive SoFi seats for a shitty team. Not going to happen. All right. So, what's up with this very old Bart Simpson chalkboard gag? I will not file frivolous lawsuits. Well, there's a reason for that. Frivolous lawsuits just absolutely blow me away. Why this is allowed to happen, where there's some scumbag lawyer that would actually take this case to court, when you know deep down the guy is a fucking lunatic and just looking for free money that he doesn't deserve. And not gaming tonight. This is a news one tonight. No game tonight. Maybe Thursday if I get home in time might be the gaming night. But there was so much dumb shit I saw on the news today, just scrolled through the phone during lunch, and I saw a couple of real doozies. Family Guy weatherman is the only trusted media source. It's gonna rain! It's raining sideways! Yep. I'd have to agree. By the way, speaking of Simpsons, Family Guy is another show that jumped the shark a long time ago. When you watch Family Guy reruns, which ones do you prefer? The older ones, right? The first 10 years or so, and then they really started to suck after that. And it's practically unwatchable now, especially since Steph MacFarlane is such a raving lefty lunatic online. It's like, Matt, leave that shit off of there and just concentrate on making a show, will you? I mean, you've been phoning in for a long fucking time, but goddamn. But anyway, why is this bullshit up on the screen? Well, I'll show you. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen this because it's been on all over the news. I mean, all over the goddamn news. And let's get rid of Bart. And let's get to the reason Bart was up there in the first place. Stop scrolling past it. There we go. You see this nonsense? Look at this. Oops, what's going on here? I can scroll it down there. There we go. Look at that headline. This is a real thing. This is not the Babylon Bee. It's not even the Onion, which sucks. But yeah, Los Angeles, man. Thanks. Another thing to embarrass us here in LA. Los Angeles man suing Texas Pete hot sauce because it's made in North Carolina, not Texas. He spent $3 on a bottle of hot sauce and was obviously emotionally scarred for life because the fucking shit isn't made in Texas. Since when do we give a shit where things are made? I mean, I understand being a little skeptical if it's made in China, okay, or some country you've never even fucking heard of. Like look at the tag on a shirt you buy, and it's like you can't believe the country some of this shit is made. We can't make that shit here. We gotta farm out to Bangladesh to make a T-shirt. But why this is allowed to happen? Why these fucking dickheads are allowed to hold us hostage and spend taxpayer money for to prove a point? And they need to. First thing they do is show their picture so we can immediately shame them. All right. And they should be immediately thrown in jail, all right? They should put this thing in trial. The judge and everybody should laugh at him, and they should immediately throw his ass in a slammer for a month. That'll teach him to pull this shit again. But let's go ahead and read this. A grocery shopper, I wonder if it says what story was, has filed a class action lawsuit against the T.W. Garner Food Company alleging false advertising over their Texas Pete brand of hot sauce. KTLA sister station WGHP reports. Well, if it was a Los Angeles man, why do we need to go to a sister station somewhere in the east? That's how lazy KTLA is. KTLA is Channel 5 here in LA, by the way. His issue? Texas Pete hot sauce is not made in Texas, but rather North Carolina. Again, who gives a fuck? Now, this name makes me a little skeptical of this whole story. Philip White. Do we have anybody named Philip White? Do we have such an Anglo-Saxon name in Los Angeles anymore? It sure sounds made up, doesn't it? Maybe he's using a pseudonym. Maybe this is like John Doe. You know what I mean? Because he bought it at Ralph's. Okay, which Ralph's? Give me the address of this Ralph's. All right? I will organize a protest immediately on his behalf. Philip White, how dare you have my name too, by the way, you fuckhead. Of Los Angeles, claims he was under the impression that, again, what kind of hipster dickhead. And this is in September 2001. This happened last year, and he's now filing this lawsuit. He was pondering this all this time for almost over a year. What? The Texas Pete hot sauce was produced in Texas when he purchased a $3 bottle. He really broke the bank there, huh? At a Ralph's supermarket in September 2021. By the way, most Mexican hot sauces are not made in Mexico. Is it good? That's all I want to know. Okay, is it good? And will it not kill me? All right. White relied upon the language. Yeah, this guy's really fun to hang out with, huh? White relied upon the language and images displayed on the front label of the product, and at the time of purchase understood the product to be a Texas product. Well, aren't you a fucking moron? We gotta stop rewarding fucking morons. That's the whole fucking problem with this country. We just keep rewarding fucking morons. We need to make an example of fucking morons, not fucking reward them. And the label includes the famed white Lone Star from the Texas flag together with a lasso. Yeah, that's called advertising. Those are brands, okay? People associate pictures of things with the brand, all right? With a lassoing cowboy. I'm surprised that's still allowed in this day and age. Which are images white, assumed to be distinctly Texan. You're not even Texan. How the fuck do you know what's distinctly Texan? You're from Los Angeles, you fucking asshole. But you sent your ass to Texas, they would beat the living fuck out of you. White said he was later surprised, oh my God, that Texas Pete is not a product of Texas, but manufactured in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hey, it's still in the South, all right? Again, do you really care? You know what this reminds me of? Remember that old Pace Picante sauce commercial? Where the cowboy, it was from the 80s. I remember this, again, this wouldn't fly nowadays. But you know what? I'll tell you what. Not only do I remember the Pace commercial, let's see if we can find it. I want to play the Pace commercial. Let's get back. Let's put that story back up. Let's close the window, and let's remind you of the Pace Picante commercial, because that's exactly what this bullshit reminds me of. So stand by while I do a little stage direction. Dotty, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just some men that's on the mic. Okay. Pace Picante commercial. All right, let me see if this is the right one. Let's see if you all remember this piece of history here, huh? Oh, it's from 1992. Okay, it's not as... Actually, you know, there was a whole series of these. I remember these. But this particular one is the most famous one. And it is from 1992. So let us bring this back. Okay, let's see if you guys remember this commercial. I certainly do, and they couldn't make this nowadays.
Hey, Cookie, more picante sauce. This ain't Pace Picante sauce. What's the difference? Cookie, Pace Picante sauce is made in San Antonio with fresh vegetables and spices by people who know what picante sauce is supposed to taste like. This stuff's made in New York City.
New York City.
Get a rope.
Get a rope. Triggered. Where? Can you imagine if they ran that? Oh man, would they lose their fucking minds? But isn't that the same stupid thing? I mean, they were making fun of that kind of thing, but this fucking jackhole is fucking serious about it. This stuff's made in North Carolina. Get a lawsuit. Fucking Christ. By the way, that's a fact. T.W. Garner Food readily admits on its website There is surprisingly nothing Texas about them. Again, how does this fucking obvious fucking hipster dickwad know anything about Texas? He's probably one of these people, "Oh, Texas is full of Republicans and they like guns and where. Right? Doesn't that sound like something like that? The complaint further alleges that Texas Pete's ingredients also come from sources outside of Texas. Well, doesn't everything nowadays? It's a brand name, you stupid motherfucker. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers don't play in San Francisco. We're going to sue them. New York Giants, New York Jets, they don't play in New York. Mars bars aren't made on fucking Mars. I mean, when is this dumb fucking lunacy going to stop? It's an obvious question. The brand even acknowledges that it may be confusing to some. Brad's website highlights a December 5th, 2013 article from the Triad Business Journal, pulling out the following sentence. With a name like Texas Pete, one would think the famed hot sauce is manufactured somewhere in the Lone Star State. No. I mean, you could buy Texas toast anywhere. It's not from Texas. I mean, is Mexican food here made in Mexico? I mean, come on, you fucking morons. But Texas Pete addresses this question up front and does not shy away from its Carolina roots. So how is it that a tasty red pepper sauce made in North Carolina happens to be named Texas Pete anyway? According to Texas Pete, legend has it that the company's founder, Sam Garner, and his sons, Thad, Ralph, and Harold, such white names, were trying to come up with a name for their hot sauce when they turned to their marketing advisor, okay? Yeah, it came from the marketing department, guys. Calm the fuck down. Here, listen to this. Imagine if it was called this. The advisor recommended Mexican Joe. Imagine if they call it Mexican Jose. To connote the piquant flavor of the cuisine they associated with the region. Garner rejected this idea in favor of an American name. That could be racist too. And instead suggested Texas. Yeah, I mean, fucking Florida Pete just doesn't have the same ring to it, right? New Mexico Pete. Colorado Pete. Which also has a reputation for spicy cuisine. Garner tacked on Pete as a nod to his son Harold's nickname. Okay, so there you go, asshole. But we're still doing this, huh? But White, in his complaint, points to the brand's own history as evidence of alleged false advertising. No, it doesn't. It explains why it's called that. It's an advertising name, and that's it. And you bought the stupid thing last year. In revealing the thought process behind its brand name, T.W. Garner Foods admit that Texas' reputation was one they were trying to mimic and capitalize on while creating their brand. Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you sell products. If people like the name, they will buy it. And if it's a good product, they will buy more of it. The complaint accuses Texas Pete of concocting a false marketing and labeling scheme, specifically because it knows the state of Texas enjoys a certain mysticism and appeal. Again, this is a guy that has a problem with Texas because they're full of gun-toting Republicans. And this is the way he thinks. He thinks he's going to somehow bring down the state of Texas with this lawsuit. I'm surprised this is something the Biden administration would pull, right? An appeal in the consumer marketplace and is known for its quality cuisine, spicy food, and hot sauce in particular. And so is California. You're in California. You're from Los Angeles. You ought to know that. Had he known Texas Pete wasn't made in Texas, White says he wouldn't have bought the hot sauce. Or, well, why'd you look at the back of it? If there's such an issue, why'd you look at the back of the label first and then not buy it? Or not have paid as much for it. You paid $3. If $3 is hurting you that bad, clearly you've got other issues. By representing that it's Texas Pete brand hot sauce products are Texas products when they are not, they have cheated their way to a market-leading position in the $3 billion hot sauce industry at the expense of law-abiding competitors. Oh, shut up. You can only imagine what this guy looks like, right? He's either a hipster or he's a little bald eunuch like Brian Stelter at 33. The complaint argues that the Texas branding ultimately hurts smaller companies in Texas. No, it doesn't. If people know that no hot sauce, know the good hot sauce, okay? It's not hurting anything except your feelings. White's complaint filed on behalf of all people in the U.S. who have purchased, it's a class action lawsuit, of all the people who have purchased Texas Pete, asked the court to force Texas Pete to change its name and branding and to pay up. Yeah, that's going to fucking happen. This guy should have hot sauce poured down his throat and then thrown in the slammer. TW Garner Food Company has until November 10th to respond to the complaint. Don't respond to it. This guy's a fucking moron. Again, if clear signs that we really don't have that many serious problems in this country other than inflation. But even with that going on, this fucking piece of shit still has this on his mind and only this. He's going to make an example out of Texas Pete hot sauce. Jesus fucking Christ. Again, stop being gutless and post a picture of old Philip White. You know he looks like a complete fucking nerd, right? Pepperidge Farms remembers New York City. Are you saying that lynching wasn't a racial thing? I'm shocked. Well, they were going to lynch the white guy there, right? They were going to lynch the cook because his shit was from New York City. But this guy's going to file a class action lawsuit because the shit is made in North Carolina. Maybe it's an LA City Council meeting. Yeah. No, they wouldn't have gotten that much done, believe me. Don't you love how the Hispanic president of the LA City Council had to resign because of racial comments? What? Did they think she was white? Yeah, I don't even care. I think they should all resign. They're all completely worthless. Well, there you go. There's your lawsuit news of the day. Some complete and absolute tool has nothing fucking better to do than sue over a $3 bottle of fucking hot sauce. If you don't like the hot sauce, don't fucking buy the hot sauce. Imagine being this guy. He's going to make an example out of Texas Pete. He's going to be the one to lead the charge. Yeah. Everybody's going to admire you. They're going to give you a parade down in downtown LA, which they probably would because, again, the LA City Council are a bunch of fucking retards. Yeah. Bernardo, stupid people in LA Council, dumbass. Yeah, every one of them are completely complete. Every one of them would pull this kind of shit. Mike Bonin, any of them, anybody would pull this kind of nonsense. Imagine, this guy thinks he's some kind of hero. He's gonna take down the hot sauce industry. He's gonna take these lying, cheating bastards down. I mean, look, if you buy a American car and you find out the thing is made in fucking Malaysia or some shit, which a lot of them are nowadays, or made anywhere else but America or where they say they're made. Many of the parts are made in China and then they're assembled somewhere else. That's a lot of money. That's, if somebody sued over that, I wouldn't be so down on that. But this, a $3 bottle of motherfucking hot sauce, and this piece of fuck has his panties in a bind. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, speaking of panties, or maybe granny panties in a bind, why is this all over the news? Madonna is gay. Why is Madonna anything Madonna related in the news? Look at this. This is the Los Angeles Times. It's the Los Angeles fucking Times. Yeah, there you go. Los Angeles Times. This is very important in the Los Angeles Times. They didn't have enough. They didn't have enough time whining about Trump, so now it's Madonna because of some TikTok challenge. Much like Twitter, TikTok is not the real world. It's people, attention whores doing stupid shit and thinking they're gonna get famous because of it. And unfortunately, our government has hired some of these people as consultants because they think, we should listen to the young people. No, young people are stupid. All right, don't listen to young people. Stay away from young people. They are fucking morons. Wait until they're about 45 years old and then maybe ask their opinion. Maybe by then they might have learned something. But 45, this chick is, God knows how old this broad is nowadays. Ugh. Madonna is gay? Here's a question that nobody fucking asked ever in the history of the world. And who gives a shit if she is? I mean, almost everybody in the entertainment industry is some kind of gay nowadays. This Fans and critics are hung up on the pop icon's cryptic TikTok. Yes, she's so hip using TikTok. Oh, God. Again, this is just about as important as some fucking dickhead suing a hot sauce company. Madonna is no stranger to dividing audiences. No, her fans are gay, and everybody else doesn't give a shit. That's not really a division. That's just how it is. But with her latest TikTok, the hitmaker faces a flurry of both support and criticism. Well, that's pretty much every issue. Every human being either has their supporters or their critics, okay? People are either one side or the other side. That's just how the fuck life is. If I miss, I'm gay. What the fuck does that even mean? Anybody know what that means? If I miss, I'm gay. What, if she misses the toilet? Well, if she's standing up, then maybe she is gay. I don't know. If I miss, I'm gay. What? Is this some dumb TikTok challenge that I don't know or give a fuck about? Okay, well, again, there's nothing else going on in the world. This is front page on the LA Times. The brief clip featured the singer. When was the last time she sang anything? In her luxury boudoir, playing basketball with a pair of hot pink panties and a trash can. So this is a TikTok challenge. If you throw your underwear in a trash can, if I miss, I'm gay. So if you miss the shot, you're gay. Who makes this shit up? And why does anybody give a fuck? Why does anybody do it? And why is it on the news? Can anybody explain that to me? Can anybody explain the importance of underwear being thrown in a trash can? Playing basketball with the fucking underwear in the trash can. This is not good for my goddamn heart. I mean, this is... And the mainstream media just thinks this is so fucking cute. Where's anybody on TV saying, this is retarded? What are you doing, you stupid old bag? Shut up! She attempted to throw the underwear into the bin, but instead it landed on the floor. Oh my fucking God. I'm going to lose sleep over this for a week. Unbothered by her missed shot, Madge, is that what we're calling her now? She might as well. She looks like a Madge. Call her Vag. Turned around and waved a peace sign. Oh, that's so hip. Oh, she's stunning and brave. That's so stunning and brave. She gave the camera a peace sign on TikTok. Oh, she is so with it with the young people. Again, not only this is the LA Times, do a search for this story. It's on every fucking news source. Every fucking one of them. Every one of them. If the caption holds true, then Madonna just might have to come out as gay. So, this is what is leading to these headlines. Is Madonna gay? Because she did a TikTok challenge by throwing underwear in a trash can. The shot missed. And if your shot misses, you're supposed to be gay. Who makes this shit up? Why do we play along with it? Why is it reported in the news? And why is Madonna anywhere in the fucking news? Just let her fucking die of old age like she needs to. Did I just witness Madonna coming out? So these are TikTok users saying, oh, she missed the challenge. She's gay. Okay, she's gay. She's Madonna. What hasn't she fucked by now? Does it fucking matter? I'm sure she's fucked animals and lampposts and fire hydrants and all kinds of other shit. Who cares? Los Angeles motherfucking Times. And they wonder why nobody subscribes. Because it's such a liberal fucking birdcage liner, number one. Number two, this garners attention. This TikTok fucking nonsense. Because the news thinks they have this misguided idea. They so have to appeal to young people. The young people don't watch the news or read the LA Times, all right? All the news comes from Twitter and such. It continues. We're not... Oh my God, listen to what some other dumb cunt wrote. We are witnessing her story. Oh, don't you love when they do that? They can't say his story. His, I misgender. His story should be her story. I hate people. God fucking damn, I hate people. People fucking suck. We're witnessing her story. Isn't that wonderful? The TikTok prompted conversation about the material girl. That was a song she did in 1984. We were still going to call her the Material Girl 40 years later. The material withered old hag. The TikTok prompted conversation about the Material Girl singer's sexuality. Again, who isn't gay in the music industry, entertainment industry, in some way or another these days? Who gives a fuck? And why isn't anybody in the media just saying, really, I have to read this shit? Did I sell my soul that much? I got to read this shit with a straight motherfucking face? Well, I'm not doing that. Suck my dick if you don't like it. Or suck her dick. God almighty. But also sparked conversation about whether the pop icon was queer baiting. These are all people that don't have jobs. They have no idea how fucked the rest of the world is. Inflation is through the fucking roof. We're still paying $7 for gas, even though the media is trying to say, look, it went down again. It went down for 4 days in a row. It went down 2.5 cents over 4 days. Meanwhile, it bounced up $2 in 7 days. Turn off the fucking news. I can't stress that part of the title enough. Because this is what you see. Pandering to fans within the LGBT... Listen to this. How stupid are these people? Pandering to fans within the LGBTQ community. Who are her biggest fans but gay men? And have always been. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's always how it's been, and that's fine. It's just a trend queer baiters do to get attention, one Twitter user said. Yes, Twitter users, the most educated, the most knowledgeable people on the planet. Other Twitter users said, again, this is the Los Angeles motherfucking Times. Other Twitter users said the singer is not gay and just wants attention. Yeah, that's why people put shit on TikTok, to get attention. That's what it's there for. To seek validation from young people to stay relevant. Well, welcome to fucking reality. Oh my God, this is still going. This article should have been 5 words or less. This is still going. Other Twitter users came to Madonna's defense. People calling her queer baiting. They clearly don't know who Madonna is. Now, that was the argument I was trying to make. This new generation really needs to educate themselves and stop saying whatever shit comes into their little head. Well, you know what? I agree with that guy. Oh, I know the term queer baiting has lost all meaning when the TikTok teens are using it on Madonna. Yeah. TikTokers are... If you wonder who is more retarded than the average Reddit Twitter user, it'd be TikTokers, okay? If Elon Musk could buy TikTok and nuke that along with Twitter, the world would be a better place. Absolutely. It's not going to happen, though. Let's face it. In addition to criticizing the social media users who dubbed Madonna a queer baiter, boy, you know, for people that love to whine about derogatory terms, they sure use a lot of them, don't they? Or saying that she isn't welcome to the queer community. Again, who are her biggest fans? Who has always been her biggest fans but gay men? Always. Fans brought attention to the singer's long history of allyship to the LGBTQ community, including raising awareness for AIDS in the 80s. That's right, she did do that. Madonna was one of the few celebrities speaking out about it and using her considerable resource to destigmatize it and get things done. Twitter also brought up the singer's infamous lip lock with Britney Spears. Oh, again, you know, it's the MTV Awards. They gotta show up for the cameras. And again, 2 chicks kissing each other. Is that a big fucking deal these days? All these people that are always whining about inclusivity and equity and racist and white supremacy. This is what they're arguing about. This is what they're fucking arguing about. Recently, Madonna partnered up with rapper Tokisha. Who the fuck is that? I don't care. This is stupid. This is still going on. You're a retard. You're a retard. You're a retard. You're a fucking retard. Twitter, Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, for the love of Christ, okay? For the love of Christ, do me one solid. And, I will never say anything bad about Tesla or Tesla owners ever again. Buy Twitter and shut it off. Nuke it. Kill it forever. Wipe it out. I swear to fucking God, this absolute pile of fuck needs to stop. These people are morons. Absolute fucking morons. They're going to ban everybody who's not a left-wing idiot anyway. I mean, why keep it around? Give them a taste of their own medicine. Lose it. Madonna has a TikTok? That's gay and retarded. Agreed. Phil is getting spun up. No, this shit they distract you with. And it's, again, this is like the Texas Pete story. This was all over the place. All over the place. Who are the two assholes that didn't hit the likes? I don't know. Who are those two assholes? They probably think Madonna's not gay or is gay or cares. Anyway. Well, that one got me wound the fuck up. Tell you what, let's get me a beer or something or some kind of drink, and let's take 5 and we'll go on to the next load of shit. The next one's even worse. Hang on, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Holy fucking shit. Again, the stuff the news thinks that we need to hear is... The fact that these doped... Again, is this an indication that people's lives really aren't that affected by anything that the rest of us are affected by? These are people that don't work, can't hold a job, have no intention of holding a job, or love those stimulus checks, love Joe Biden and his fucking student loan forgiveness. Oh yeah, this is what we're dealing with here. People argue about is Madonna gay or not because she failed a TikTok challenge by not making a basketball shot with her undies into the hamper or into the trash can. Good. I live in LA, so I have no soul. Let me tell you something. A lot of people do have soul. The ones you see on the news do not have soul. The ones that run the city have no soul. There's a lot of soul in this motherfucker. You just got to know where to find it. Phil, we're all dumber for having to hear this. Well, again, this is their intention. This is to make everybody dumb and stupid and not realize how bad they're getting fucked in the ass by Let's Go Brandon and the globalists and everybody else is fucking everything up right now. All right. Bartender. Get me one too. Remain calm. The Tater. No, I cannot. This is not the show to remain calm on, okay? And we're not done with the old bags who need to shut the hell up. We got another one here. Oh, we got another. Well, guess what today is, right? You know what today is, guys? Columbus Day, right? Oh, no, it's something with a lot more syllables, and it's very forgettable. And by the way, nobody gets today off, so who gives a shit what the fucking thing is called? It's, oh, great, the banks and bail are closed, but I still have to work day. That's what day it is. Nope, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah. And who is the first one to get online and virtue signal and remind you than Elizabeth Warren? That's right, the whitest Indian that ever lived. You're from Massachusetts. You have no Indian. You have no nothing, all right? I have Spaniards in my family. I'm more ethnic than you fucking old broad. But yeah, she, of course, she's the first one there. What do you do again? You're a senator. What have you done that's helped anybody? You ran for president for 10 seconds. On Indigenous Peoples Day. Maybe we should call it the Commanders Day, like after the Washington Commanders, who changed their name from the Redskins. And by the way, they're 1-4, and deservedly so. Indigenous Peoples Day, hashtag. Again, like Madonna, I'm trying to appeal to the young people on Twitter and TikTok. We celebrate the contributions. How do you celebrate? How do you celebrate this war? By eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream? The extraordinary resilience and the rich cultures of tribal nations, none of which you can name, and native communities. Today and every day, the federal government must recommit itself. Go fuck yourself, you white old bag! Look at that. Hey, yay, 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 hey, oh. I'm gonna sing the song you hear at the Kansas City Chiefs game. Oh, the Atlanta Braves. Oh, I would love to see her do the tomahawk chop. Finally, she might get canceled. You miserable old biddy, you stupid. Will you shut up? Why did these people just shut up and go away? You're never going to appeal to anybody but your rich elitist snobby friends. You know what I mean? Nobody else gives a rat's ass about you, you withered old bat. No murder hornets this week. Panic fear. Well, they'll come up next week. Don't worry. And you'll hear the bullfuck virus come back again, depending again on the election results. If things start turning Republican, watch Biden and bring old Fauci back and roll out the bullfuck virus for round 4 or 5, whatever it is. Indigenous Peoples Day, man. Yeah, I didn't get no mail today. What's so special about it? Goddamn bacon. Nobody calls today anything other than Columbus Day. I don't even call it that. It's Monday. I didn't work. If I have to work on that holiday, it ain't a holiday, okay? Fuck that shit. Columbus Day was never a real holiday anyway. Any holiday where you have to work and everything sort of important is closed, fuck that day. I understand Christmas is another one of those days, but you know, at least Christmases can be fun when people aren't whining about Christianity and all that other shit. The Cleveland Indians, Washington Redskins, Atlanta Braves Day. You know what? I could go along with that. Why does she support that idea? I like that idea. You can't cancel old white women. Yeah, I know. Well, unless they voted for Trump, then they can. And they have, and they will. All right. Well, there you go. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. There's your token Indigenous Peoples right there. This old bag. Look at that. Ugh. God fucking damn. People did rip her online, of course, but we don't have to read. Twitter's just full of fucking nonsense. But again, she had to be the first one. She had to remind you how Indian she is to remind you it's Indigenous Peoples Day, even though pretty much most of aside from California and a couple other states, it's still Columbus Day everywhere else. All right, and again, this is a day. It's Monday. Everybody has to work. Nobody cares. The traffic was still lousy. I mean, Columbus Day is a meaningless fucking holiday, and whatever you're calling it now is still meaningless. All right, and your ugly white face is not going to change a goddamn thing. That's right. The schools are closed. That's right. There's no school traffic. That helped a little bit on the surface streets, but freeways were still nice and jammed. Again, I completely forgot it was Indigenous Peoples Day because as I had to wake up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. So, excuse me for not remembering your precious fucking holiday, you fake Indian. Pocahontas Cookbook. All this makes me want to do is watch those old Bugs Bunny cartoons where they're making fun of Indians. Tex Avery or something like that. Well, so we move on to the next story, gang. I think we should. Well, have you heard of what's her name? Ariel Elias? Is that how you say her name? Ariel Elias. Here's another story that popped up all over the news. This poor female comic, so she must be a load of laughs. She had a beer thrown at her at some show as she was doing in New Jersey by a Trump supporter, a Trump voter. Really would a conservative Trump voter be at see a female woman comic? I doubt it. Why would Trump's name even come up at a comedy show? If you still hear Trump's name at a comedy show, it's not a comedy show. You're watching the Tonight Show, or you're watching the Jimmy Kimmel Show, or you're watching Stephen Colbert. Let them do the fucking tired Trump jokes, you fucking comedians. Write some original material. Jesus Christ. It just makes you appreciate Jackie the Joke Man that much more. You know what I mean? He would just fire off those one-liners and not give a fuck. Or Gilbert Gottfried, even, or, you know, rest in peace. Gilbert Gottfried is more Indian than you. And he's Jewish. Somehow he's still more Indian. Fucking Elizabeth Warren. Anyway, this Ariel Elias. So she's doing this set, and I guess she's doing some Q&A or something. I haven't really watched this whole thing, but the clips are all over the place, and I guess she's going back and forth with somebody about Donald Trump, which, again, you shouldn't be doing at a comedy show. Yawn. If some comedian starts going on about Trump, I'm going to walk out. It's like, we've heard this shit a million fucking times. Do original material. God forbid you make a Biden joke or something, right? This Trump shit is just played the fuck out. It was played the fuck out a long time ago. 2 years, almost 2 years of Biden, we still get Trump jokes. Trump. It's like, what more needs to be said? If I want to watch Trump jokes, I will watch the Comedy Central roast of Donald Trump before he was president, when people still kissed his ass and thought he was a swell guy because he was so rich. Right? Snoop Dogg was kissing his ass. Everybody was kissing his ass. And then he ran for president, and there you go. But, so shall we see if we have maybe I'm being too hard on this woman. Maybe she's just fucking side-splittingly hysterical, right? Maybe I need to give her the benefit of the doubt, like I did with Amy Schumer. Sarah Silverman. God almighty. Female comedians, now that's fake news. Yeah? Afraid it's real, my friend. But shall we delve into this? Let's see where this got really controversial here. By the way, look at her. She's a big fat load. She's at a Jersey club, so should be a Southwest Airlines stewardess. That's what we all look like.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Did I vote?
Okay, so some stupid ass chick in the audience is, did you vote for Donald Trump? By the way, whenever you see stuff like this, more often than not, it's one of their friends, pretending to ask these questions. They rehearsed this bit. All right, I think this is complete phony baloney. I think this is one of her friends acting like a Trump supporter. Because again, no Trump supporter would ever see most chick comics. Okay, let's be honest here. I'm not a Trump supporter, and I sure as shit wouldn't see this. Now, I know when you go to like the Laugh Factory, they have 6 or 7 different comics, and you're pretty much stuck with what they got. Maybe that's the deal here. But again, what are you doing here? This is worse than open mic night.
Vote for Donald Trump? What do you think?
No.
Okay. Here's the question for you. Why would you ask me that in here, knowing I'm the only Jew in this
room? Yeah, no Jews voted for Trump, I'm sure. He hates the Jews. What is that funny? What? Okay, let's continue.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Trump jokes. Oh, they never get old. Even though he hasn't even been president in the last 2 years, but okay. January 6th and all that, yeah. So that was also almost 2 years ago.
If it makes you feel any better, I vote in New York. My vote doesn't matter there.
Is that a joke about how corrupt New York is, or what? This is great. This is great stuff. Again, I'm completely convinced she's got, this is her friend in the audience. They're doing a bit, and then she throws the beer, right?
It doesn't matter here either. It doesn't matter, guys. Guys, everybody vote for whoever you want to vote. I don't care who you voted for.
Yeah, that's just what I want to hear my comedians talk about, voting. You need to vote. Just go vote. I don't really care who you voted for. What that really means is you better vote for Democrats. That's what that means.
I'm just happy we're all here together.
So you voted for Biden?
I don't know.
Yeah, yes, she did. Yeah, she voted for Biden. Of course she did. Come on. Of course you do it. And who cares? Does that fucking matter? Do you really give a shit who your comedians vote for? Just be funny. God damn it. I don't want to know. We shouldn't even know any of these comedians' fucking politics. We never used to. All right? You made an assumption based on the jokes they told. It didn't even matter then. Now we have to know. Now it's very important that I know that job, and she has to dance around the question that she voted for Biden. Maybe she voted for Biden and is kind of regretting it, like a lot of people are now.
Why does it Yeah, so what? Why does it matter?
I can just tell by your jokes you voted for Biden.
She's got a point there. You know what? The lady in the audience is right. Whether it's again, I think it's her friend doing this shtick, but yeah, it's again. This is not a conversation that should be had in a comedy club. For Christ's sakes, you should be talking about anything but politics. If you talk about politics, they better be fucking funny and relevant. Did you vote for Biden? I don't know. You don't know who you voted for? Bullshit. Fuck, of course you voted for fucking Biden. Just say so. Don't dance around the question. Just say so. This is a lame bit you're doing anyway.
Alright. I can tell by the fact that you're still talking when nobody wants you to that you voted for Trump.
That was a great one. A lot of Biden voters tend to do that too, by the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, great. Of course, all the liberal dipshits. We got it here for free. Yeah. Ooh, what a zinger.
Telling me to stop talking. Yes. Don't understand me to stop.
Alright, make some noise if you want her to shut up.
Make some noise if you want to shut up. If I want you to shut up.
But I did ask if anybody had any questions. I didn't think it was going to be... That's on me. That was on me for thinking I could have a human interaction with somebody.
Oh, God. You know she's at the pussy hat marches. You know she's at the pussy hat marches. You know she voted for Hillary Clinton. You know she's, she's a feminist on Twitter. You know, all the above, right? This is not a comedian. There are no comedians anymore, all right? This is horse shit. I don't want to hear... Q&A? Why would you... What kind of egomaniac you think you need a Q&A? You're nobody. Who the fuck are you even? I mean, if Bill Burr did a Q&A, I'd get it. Who the fuck is this broad? Nobody knows who you are. You're another ultra lefty female comic with the same boring material as everybody else. Trump, you're a Trump voter because you won't shut up. How does that make her a Trump voter?
No, look, I'm such an insecure person. Here, I'll tell you the rest of that bit, and then we'll move on. I'm
Rest of that bit, yeah, she gave that away, didn't she?
so insecure. I went and got an ID.
Oh, somebody chucked the beer. Her friend threw a beer at her. Why would you waste a beer by throwing it? What a lousy shot too. Aim for her head or something. Are you fucking kidding me over here? Are you fucking kidding me? Who would do such a thing?
I'm never coming out of this room.
It sucks. She's so hilarious, right? But what? Here's the punchline here. This is how you know it's a bit. Watch what she does. Yeah, she drinks the beer that somebody drank out of it. This obviously this. Yeah, would you think she would drink a beer that some stranger threw? No, she drank a beer that her best friend, who's pretending to be a Trump voter, threw up there and clearly missed. This is horseshit, lady. She already said it was a bit. All right. She already said it was a bit, and of course all the dumb libs, tell 10 of them that could fit in there. Oh, who would do such a thing? Oh my God. This is fake, guys. This is obvious a fake fucking bit, and nobody's buying it for a minute, and you ain't funny. But again, this is all over the news. They're acting like she's a hero because she told off a Trump supporter. No, she told off her best friend who's playing this bit with her and threw a beer, supposedly. I don't even know if that's beer. And again, you think she's gonna take a drink from a beer from some stranger was drinking out of? Especially she's I'm sure she was a mask wearing Karen during those wonderful bullfuck virus days, right? You're not fooling anybody with this. God damn it! Why are people so fucking blind? I see this exactly for what it is. A load of bullshit. An obvious bit that isn't going well, and she's not funny, and none of them are fucking funny. And you got a bunch of dumb libtards in there who, don't know what funny means anyway. Oh my God, I would never do such a thing. Who the fuck threw that over here? Stupid pussy New Yorkers, New Jerseyers. By the way, haha, your fucking repressed New York Mets got bombed the fuck out of the playoffs. Good. Well, Cleveland, if the Cleveland Guardians get bouncing Yankees out, I won't make fun of them for being the Guardians anymore. That is the fakest fucking bullshit. Don't tell me that shit was real. Please, how fucking stupid. How stupid are people that believe this fucking load? But look at that story up. It's all over the goddamn place too. Fucking went viral. You're a Trump supporter. I can tell because you never stop talking. Get it? That was such an obvious back and forth with a friend of hers in the audience. They do this shit all the time. This is nothing new, okay? She threw a beer. It didn't even look like a beer, by the way. It was a White Claw. It did look like one, didn't it? Kind of flew like one, too. I don't know. White Claws are expensive, especially in the club. I don't know if she'd waste them. But again, this is her friend. You know, they're doing this for a bit, and it failed miserably, just like everything else every other female comic ever does. She was worried about COVID. It's totally fake, Bob. You see it, right? That was obviously fake. That was obviously fake. Gee, a comedy show where I go to hear about politics. Yeah, isn't that great? It's like what did I stumble into here? It's like a CNN town hall meeting or something. Oh my God. Yeah, it was totally a bit. Yeah, but again, it's being presented on the news as, you know, her getting back at a Trump supporter by drinking the beer that they supposedly threw at her. You're not fooling nobody, lady. You ain't funny. You came up with this bit. You thought it would go over, and you fooled a bunch of stupid people on Twitter. But you ain't fooling me, honey. You ain't funny. That bit was lame. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. All right? Kidding fucking nobody. Let's see. There was one more thing I saw that was just about as dumb. And I wonder if I accidentally clicked it off accidentally. Yeah, again, look all these stories up. Look at that story. Look at she's being paraded around like a hero for that obviously fake fucking bit. Obvious fucking bullshit, man. You're not fooling nobody with that. There are no funny comedians. You're not allowed to be a funny comedian anymore. All right, yeah. One joke will always be taken out of context, and they'll try to cancel you. I mean, look at Dave Chappelle. You know, for all the shit Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Look at all the shit they've given Chappelle and Kanye West over the last couple of months, right? Holy fuck. You know what? Can I tell you about that Kanye West thing? I don't care. Okay, I've never been a Kanye West fan anyway. I don't care about the dumb shit he says. I find it very funny about all the libs pissed off at him. That's always good in my book. But otherwise, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Fuck. I had one more story ready to go, and I think I clicked off the window. It was so dumb. I can't believe I can't remember what it was. I think I might have found something stupid here. Oh, they're protesting the name Kansas City Chiefs again. I was talking about the Raiders-Chiefs game earlier and how the Raiders just keep raidering, and they really lost that game in a completely Raider way. They first of all, they blew a big lead, and then they were able to tie it up again, or almost tied it up again. They got to one. They scored a touchdown and were 1 point, and all they did to do was
world, the
kick an extra fucking
unnerving.
point.
Have you tried to buy groceries lately and noticed?
Shut up. And instead they go for the 2-point conversion and missed badly, and then that was the end score. They lost because they were too stupid to just tie the game like any normal person would. But anyway, they're whining about the Kansas City Chiefs name again. You know, they've gotten rid of the Indians. They got rid of the Redskins. They've been trying to get rid of the Chiefs for fucking ever now, and I'm sure this is a load of fucking bullshit too. But yet kind of funny at the same time. Let me scroll up here. They're always doing this kind of shit. Native American group blasts Chiefs for mocking our culture, and then call the team's end racism message ironic. Well, it's not that team. The NFL makes them paint end racism at the end of the
Some people
behind the
say our
goalpost.
trade-in process feels too easy.
What?
They can't believe it's 100% online.
Fuck. Who said I want to listen to an ad? Go fuck yourself. I don't want to listen to that either. All right. Native American group blasts Chiefs for calls team's end racism message ironic. You know, by the way, this Native American group, I'm sure, headed by somebody like Elizabeth Warren, right? A Native American group, not in our honor coalition, protested the Kansas City Chiefs' namesake. You know what? Give it a rest already, will you? You do this shit every year, and every year they say, fuck you. It's always a bunch of white Karens anyway that do this kind of shit. Rhonda Levaldo, the founder of Not in Our Honor, spoke to Fox News Digital. Yeah, sure she did. Explaining why the group needed to be present at the Arrowhead Stadium before the contest against the Vegas shoot yourselves in the foot Raiders. Especially on Indigenous Peoples Day. It's fucking virtue signaling. Do I want to read this? It's a bunch of dumb twats with nothing better to do, just like everything else now. Yeah, I don't see anybody there that's pissed off about them being the Kansas City Chiefs. And look, they got white people, black people, they got all kinds of people in there. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about a bunch of attention whore Elizabeth Warren types. Casey knows what they're doing is wrong. They banned the headdresses. They shouldn't have banned any of that. It is still racist. You know what? Jesus Christ, everything is called racist now. Sleeping is racist. Math is racist. Going to work on TAM is racist. Can we stop listening to these fucking jackoffs already? Fuck these people and what they think is racist and what isn't. Or what they think about anything. Why do we listen to this fucking horse shit over and over again? Why do we give these fucking people so much goddamn attention? Absolutely fucking disgusting. Speaking of protests, there was a women's march in downtown Los Angeles protesting women's reproductive rights in downtown LA. LA, one of the most liberal cities in America. They're not taking away your goddamn abortion rights. Will you shut up, you dumb broads? It's always the ugliest, fattest ones that nobody would ever fuck for a million years. What are you worried about? I'm tired of people blocking up traffic for fucking stupid shit. Tired of it. At least in Europe, they're starting to fight back, and people are pulling whatever these Extinction Rebellion jackoffs sit in the middle of the road. People are stopping to literally yank them out of the road and then keep going, and then they get right back in the road again. It's like, who is paying these people with these backpacks on and no job and put orange vests on and sit in the middle of fucking the traffic? Why can't you just run them over? Just run them over. You're not missing anything. You're not going to lose any precious life here, all right? Absolutely fucking tired of this shit. Anyway. Well, that's it. That's an hour of complete and total bullshit. I got to get up early. So on that note, I got to get the fuck out of here, all right? Happy Indigenous fuck-ass day. They even say what tribe the offended party was from. Of course not, because they made it up. It's a bunch of white broads, again, with nothing better to do, who are probably really pissed that their husbands are watching the game and not paying attention to them. That's what's a fucking about. Let's fucking... All this is fake. The fucking comedian with the beer thrown at her, fake. Elizabeth Warren, fake. You know, is Madonna gay? Again, all of these stories were all over the fucking news. Look any of them up and you'll get a million fucking like titles about Madonna being gay or that stupid broad with the beer thrown at her. It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. Well, anyway, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much for coming in here. Sorry I gotta make it short, but I've been getting up at the butt crack of dawn all week, and the same's gonna happen tomorrow morning. So please, for the love of fucking Christ, make sure to subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. Let's see, depending on how late I get back in on Thursday, I might throw a game on that day, but we shall see. All right. In the meantime, you guys have a good evening. Drink up, Quos Kebab. Thanks for coming in here, and I'll see you all later. Peace and